Shalom, brothers united in Christ, back with this word. We've been on for quite a while. We've handled all different topics pertaining to the Bible. As you see here, we talk about marriage, we talk about the Sabbath, we talk about the nation of Israel, holidays, we talk about it all. We don't turn our face from any parts of the scriptures. And the Bible talks about wisdom. The wisdom is from Genesis to Revelation. So we don't leave out no parts. I'm going to pick it up on a lesson I've been working in coming out of Romans, the 8th chapter, where it's talking about the spiritual and the carnal. Men and women in the earth that live according to the Spirit of the Most High, and those that live according to the flesh, their own carnal mind. What they feel and how they feel they want to live, excluding the Most High from their life. This part I'm going to go into is duality and distinguishing the carnal mind and the spiritual mind. Pick it up from Romans 8th chapter, the 11th verse.
Romans 8:11.
8:12.
Romans 8 and 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die.
Right. We are debtors not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. Because if you live according to the flesh, if you live after the flesh, you shall die. That's your reward in the earth. The Most High, that's what He gave up. He gave commandments in the earth, in the earth, what man should do to live, or the things he do that have caused him to die. So we are debtors to the Spirit. We're not debtors to the flesh. We're debtors to the Spirit of the Most High. Now it's up to man to put forth his hand and choose. Put forth his hand to the tree of life and choose whatever life is in best. Read that again, read 12 and 13 together.
Romans 8 and 12. Therefore, brethren, we are debtors not to the flesh, to live after the flesh. For if ye live after the flesh, ye shall die.
Right, ye shall die. So that's what it's about, turning it around and bringing it to the Most High. Read it.
But if ye through the Spirit do mortify the deeds of the body, ye shall live.
But if ye through the Spirit that dwelleth in you. What is Spirit? Spirit is will and desire. If you live according to the Spirit, what Spirit? The Spirit of the Most High, ye shall live. If you mortify the deeds of the flesh. Hold that real quick. Go to that Galatians 5 and 16 real quick. We're going to run through this. This is part of my makeup of this lesson. Reading out the Spirit and the flesh. We must know what these things are. Everybody in the earth run the churches, day in, day out. They run to the churches. And these things aren't brought out in their entirety. We must understand what the Most High is talking about. Because He's talking about life and death. Check it out.
Galatians 5 verse 16. This I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Right. Walk in the Spirit. Walk according to the commandments of the Most High, and ye should not fulfill the lust of the flesh. Go ahead.
For the flesh lusteth against the Spirit,
right,
and the Spirit against the flesh.
Like I said, duality, one against the other. The flesh lusteth against the Spirit, and the Spirit against the flesh. They're fighting. This is an eternal war going on in your body. Going on in your body. So you must examine yourself and see where you at. Examine yourself and see where you at. So the works of the flesh are these. Come on.
And these are contrary to the one to the other,
right?
So that you cannot do the things that you would.
So you cannot do the things that you would because you are conscious now of what is spirit and what is flesh. So once you become conscious, your conscience start playing with you, start messing with you, say, you know that's wrong, or you know that's right. Do this and don't do that. Contrary one to another, that you can't do the thing that you would. Come on.
But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Right.
Now the works of the flesh are manifest.
Right.
Which are these?
Which are these. These are the works of the flesh. So if you live according to these works, if these make up your character, you shall die. Check this out.
Now the works of the flesh, which are manifest, which are these: adultery, fornication, uncleanness,
moral uncleanness. It don't matter what it is. If your woman's unclean, if you're unclean, you still deal with it. It don't matter. Come on.
lasciviousness,
Excessive union. lewdness. If you enter the excessive lewdness, that's works for the flesh. What is excessive lewdness? Pornography. Pornography. Watching people on TV, all you're thinking about is sex, and you're watching the Playboy channel, going up, picking up prostitutes, into all type of wickedness, excessive lewdness. You send your woman out to the store so you can masturbate. True thing, I hear people say these things. Yeah, I send my women and children out so I can masturbate. What is that? What do you have a woman for? What are you masturbating for? You must be out your mind. That's excessive lewdness. Men in the earth are into that. Women in the earth are into that. I heard one woman talking about how she liked to put peanut butter on her vagina and have her dog lick it off. Lasciviousness, excessive lewdness. These things are real. Come on.
Idolatry.
Idolatry, idol worship. You don't believe in the commandments of the Most High no more. You don't go according to the statutes and ordinance of the Most High. You follow religion, which is straight up set up after idolatry. That's what you are. Those are the works of the flesh. Those are the things that are going to get the people destroyed. Come on.
Witchcraft.
Witchcraft. Into all this witchcraft, you worship the sun, the moon, the stars, what they call it, astrology. You're into all that witchcraft. You're into putting oaks, what they call them, curses on people. They call it something else. Voodoo, all that madness. Santeria, killing the chickens, spreading the blood. Witchcraft, come on.
Hatred.
Hatred. You have hatred for the righteous. You have hatred for your brother. You have hatred for your sister. Check out the internet. Look at our sisters in the street today. They worse than the men running up and down the street. Brawlers, man. They worse than men. They're worse than men, man. The women fighting, always at arms, at each other's throat, man. These things are wicked, man. These are the works of the flesh. Who could be the baddest? Who's the toughest? The Most High is not with that. When Christ returns, all knees shall bow. Witchcraft, hatred, variance. Come on.
Galatians 5 verse 20. Idolatry, witchcraft, hatred, variance, emulation.
Emulation. Emulating what? You got men that emulate women. You got women that emulate men. You got all types of emulation. Everybody mocking people, man. These things are against the Most High. He created man to be man. He didn't create him to be an effeminate, acting like a woman. He created a woman to be a woman. You got women running around saying, I ain't having no kids, so she running to sleep with women. You got men saying, I don't want to have children, so he running around and sleep with men. All for pleasure, man. All for pleasure. All these things are works of the flesh. All these things are going to get you destroyed. Come on.
Wrath, strife, sedition,
Come on.
heresies,
Come on.
envying,
Murderers. Come on, man. Murderers. You cannot get into the kingdom. These things are going to hold you up. These are the works of the flesh, man. These are the works of the flesh. This is the carnal mind. And when you become conscious of the carnal and the spiritual, you have to start discerning between what is right